This doesn't look like much because we kind of had to find a back way in. We are here at the Annapolis Mine outside of Annapolis in Iron County, Missouri. Here we are. And there's Gail. Wave to the camera.
Hi.
Hey. We're setting the foundations of the headframe to the Madison Mine. Now these ladder rungs are good and solid. Gail, you mind if I pass the camera up to you so you can shoot some into the foundations?
Sure.
All right.
All right. Ah, there we go. So, top of the ladder. Looks like we've got the head frame. Inner workings are basically gone, just the concrete foundations and this lovely ladder. It's about all I know so far. All right, back to James.
Yeah, I mean, this was it was a lead mine. I don't know if you can see through there. There's mill buildings. There's actually somebody living in the mill buildings until the 90s when the EPA had them move out as part of the tailings remediation process. Like most of these sites, this is a part of a Superfund site, as always. Yeah, so this is just the beginning of the site. We're going to check out the mill and other structures on site. Get back to you in a bit. Well, we just went ahead and geared up and climbed up here to see what we believe was the headframe support structure right there. We're not going to go in the center of that because it's potentially the shaft area. I don't know exactly how that system was laid out. What we did find is this structure here. It is brick, concrete, etc. Not really sure what this was. There were girders that were cut off about 8-10 feet up the side of it. We're gonna come around to the top, see if we can get a look in. This is looking inside of this structure. It butts up into this slope. There is a circular structure up there, whatever that is. This is being used as a dumping ground. And I'm not sure how well this is showing up on the camera, but there are machinery mounts for a mill about 50-60 feet distant, so this is most likely the Annapolis Mine's mill. The mine was run from about 1915, 1920 to 1940. It was hit by the tri-state tornado in 1925, damaged some equipment. There were 2 fatalities around the mine. I'm not sure if they were directly in the mine or what. We're going to keep looking around, see what else we can find. Well, the circular structure we found, and the wind might be obscuring the microphone, so I'm going to talk up a bit. We believe this was a chimney for some kind of smelter or rest of the milling process. Yeah, this in here is confirmed to be the mill. If you look at the machinery mounting down there, that's going to be for mill parts. Now, there is a utility pole up ahead. There was a structure on this site that was inhabited. It was an old mine structure, inhabited into the late 90s when the folks living there were moved out by the EPA. I might have already talked about that on video. I don't actually remember. Yeah, Gail is up in the mill foundations. There's a lot of equipment here. What the hell? Okay, revised hypothesis. You're standing in the head frame.
All right.
There are 2 guideposts here that are angled up at maybe say a 70-degree angle, and their relationship to the mill structure matches what I saw on the single photograph I could ever find of this mine when it was in operation. That leads me to believe that this in here might have been the hoist pad, and that the shaft was directly behind this large concrete block. We're going to keep looking. This is interesting. There is virtually no information on this mine. So this is kind of interesting in looking around what we now believe to be the head frame. We found narrow gauge rail running through this structure. There's more on the opposite side facing towards the mill. It almost looks as if there was a small, I don't know if the rail ran inside the mine and then cars were brought up the shaft, or if this was just a surface operation to move it into the mill. What I can say for sure is that this crushed rock here, this kind of gray-blue, this is the color you see. This is the color of crushed lead ore, which kind of lends some credence to this being the shaft area. The area directly west over there is where we believe the shaft to have been. We're going to proceed with caution. You can see the other rails. Now, Gail and I are both going to go into the mill structure and further investigate it.
Safe too.
Agreed. So, even more fun discovered. This mill that we're standing over, or that we're standing in, we are standing over a false floor. Fantastic. This is some sort of ore chute going up there, which makes sense given the level that we think the ore was brought in at on cars. That is a nice gaping hole down into the basement, and these are further mounts for stuff. This building is a little bit sketchy. I'm not sure I totally trust it structurally.
That one only goes down a few feet.
We're gonna figure this out.
Some of these.
Okay.
It's all been filled in.
All been filled in, or that's as far as it went? Because that's a clay pipe coming in. There's sequential or row holes in the floor going down to the sublevel. I don't know what the hell these are. This could be like the what we think was a service level at the Madison mine, but we'll figure that out. We proceeded south on into the main tailings area down here. This was another mine building that we believe this is the part that was occupied in the 90s. We're going to check that out, clear the building, make sure everything's safe, and then keep on checking out this site. Okay, we successfully cleared this building. It is thoroughly abandoned, not even rats or any critters in there. Extremely spooky. We're going to progress on to the rest of the site. This is looking towards the last structure on the Annapolis Mine site. We came from down that way up what was honestly a 60-degree incline. That was fun. We're going to check out this foundation and then sign off. Well, whatever this building is, it's just down to foundations now. It was not a mill or processing structure. It looks like it might have just been a warehouse of some sort. Yeah, no equipment mounts, no solidly built walls or anything to indicate it was more than wood or sheet metal. This sub portion of it is the same, no mounts, just a lot of overgrowth. We're actually going to go ahead and call this video here at the Annapolis Mine. Gail, you got any closing remarks you want to make?
Just a beautiful way to end a beautiful day.
Amen. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. We'll be back soon with more abandoned mines in the Missouri Ozarks. Thanks for watching.